Hey guys, welcome back to Murad Run, and in today's video we will be covering the Lester B Pearson Scholarship. I think I should not be recording a video here, but I just wanted to show you guys the view. That's the morning view of Niagara Falls. Now I would be recording the video a bit far away from here because I'm pretty sure my voice will also not be clear, but good morning guys. With that being said, this is amongst the best scholarships out there if you plan to come to Canada. So without further ado, let's directly jump into it. Okay, so this scholarship is only available for international students and the students who plan to study in University of Toronto in 2023. I wanted to record this part here because this is the most beautiful point of this entire trail. But I'm pretty sure the police would be coming here very soon, so I should get down from this point. I'm actually very high up. Yeah, that's how high I was. Okay, so apart from the scenery, what is this scholarship all about? Now, if you have graduated from school not earlier than June 2022, or if you are in your school currently, last year of school, or if you are about to graduate from your school, then you can apply for this scholarship. Now, ideally, this would be covering everything. Now, the things that this scholarship would be covering include the amount of your tuition fees, books, incidental fees, full residence support for 4 years. So any fees associated with your living will be covered by them. Any fees associated towards your college would be covered by them, and everything from A to Z would be covered by the university itself. Now, international students who are planning to start their education here in Toronto in 2023, September 2023, and specifically University of Toronto can apply for this scholarship. There are total 37 seats available for this scholarship. Now, what are the things that you require to get an admit into this scholarship? So the application process is simple. Apply to study at University of Toronto and begin your studies in 2023. So first you will have to choose a program. Based on this, you can choose any program. This is not specific to some specific program. You can choose multiple programs as well. But first criteria would be for you to get an admission into this program. Once you have received the nomination, you have applied to the university, you can complete the application there on itself. Now, the school nomination deadline ends at November 30, 2022. So you still have a lot of time to apply for it currently. OUAC deadline ends at December 14, 2022. But we usually recommend people to apply before November itself. So 7th November is the date. If you apply before that, you will have a higher chance of getting in because the seats of this program actually fills up very quickly across the university. And then the student scholarship finally ends at January 16, 2023. Okay, so to make the entire process easy for you, let me break it down for you. What you should be doing. I'll tell you my story, what I could have done, and then you can relate to this and you can have your own story. I come from Delhi Public School, and I'm pretty sure that no one would be going to University of Toronto for bachelors from Delhi Public School. So first thing that I would do is I would ask my my school to give me a recommendation as well as a nomination. So first thing you require is a nomination from your school. Now if your school is not in the list provided by University of Toronto, no worries. They'll give you a form, you just have to fill that form. That form will be open soon when the fall sessions open. And I'm just telling you all the details so that you're ready. As soon as it opens, you apply for it. So I would ask Delhi Public School to give me a nomination that I am planning to go to University of Toronto. Just give me this nomination, and they would gladly give it. Second, I would apply to University of Toronto, whatever we call it. And in this, I would apply for my personal aim would be bachelor's in finance. But I would also apply for a stream which is easy to get. That would be what I would do. Keep in mind that that is something I'm doing. So I'll take up an easy course as an easy course in which I'll get an admission, and I'll also apply for a very specific, very niche course. Now this would have an application fees, but I'll go ahead and do it. And I'll also have to pay an extra fees for the course that I might not be going for, but I'll anyhow do it. But the point is, if I get into my dream course, dream field, amazing, nothing beats that. And if I get a scholarship for that, wow, amazing. If I do not get a scholarship for that, I'll probably then reconsider my options. What are the other options I have? But if I get a scholarship and if I go for my dream school, like nothing beats that, right? University of Toronto is Ivy League level, definitely Ivy League level. Now there's one more thing. What if I do not get into my dream school? What if I do not get into my dream field? I will still apply for a field which is very easy to get. Now there are many other fields. You could Google it up, which one is the easiest to get in University of Toronto as a bachelor student, and you'll find that. If you want me to do that, I can also do that research for you, and I'll tell you that these are the fields which are very easy to get. Ideally, HR is very easy to get for bachelors. No one goes for a specialization in HR. I'm not sure if University of Toronto has that or not, but that is what I would be doing. It has many programs, so you can look into all those programs and choose which program you want to go for. So you will have a nomination from your school. At the same time, you would have got your admit in a very normal kind of a course in University of Toronto. Then you just have to go on the application portal of University of Toronto and apply for this scholarship. That's it. It's a very easy process, and if you get the scholarship, then you can choose whether you want to go for it or not. So this is something, if I was told, I would have definitely done in my bachelor's. And I'll tell you one more thing. I've seen people here who get into these universities, then do co-ops with these universities. So co-ops are like practical internships kind of a thing. So they do full-time co-ops with these, and they end up paying their tuition fees altogether. I made a video with Harleen as well. Harleen was doing her bachelor's from University of, I'm falling short of the name, Waterloo. Yes, she was doing her bachelor's from University of Waterloo. You'll find that video somewhere here. Definitely do watch that video. In that, Harleen had a total tuition fees of 80 lakh rupees. 80 lakh rupees. And apart from that, a living expense of 6 to 7 lakh every month. Sorry, every year. Now, 80 lakh rupees plus 6 to 7 lakh every year for 4 years. That turns out to be crossing 1 CR. Let's do one thing. Let's shift a bit. Just give me a moment, huh? Yes. So Harleen had a total tuition fees of 1 CR, but she ended up covering all that tuition fees on her own. Yes, I'm not kidding. She ended up taking 10 lakh rupees from her parents. That was for the first semester, and the rest she sponsored herself because of doing her co-ops. And that's not only the case with Harleen. You see Alsi Indian Pratik, I made a video with him. You see any other person, all of these people ended up recovering all their money here. So I would recommend you to watch this Canadian series. It covers everything. Like everything you need to know as a Canadian student if you wish to come here. And these people are experienced. These people have spent time here, and these people will tell you exactly. I've asked them specifically what are the worst case scenarios here. So I would want you guys to watch this video. Thank you so much for watching this video entirely. And from Niagara Falls, Murad Beg signing off.